Hey Narwhals, I'm your host Luke Narwhal, and welcome back to another weight loss video. I want to learn how to lose weight as fast as possible. I, 16-year-old male, have about 84 kilograms, and I feel very bad because of it. I started to gain weight at the same time the quarantine started. Even looking in the mirror makes me feel bad. I look horrible. Please help me. I have no knowledge of weight loss or sports in general, but I'm willing to do everything I can to lose weight. Can you recommend me what to do and how to do it? Diet, exercise, and gym. Don't focus on achieving this goal as soon as possible. Focus on healthy lifestyle changes that can be sustained. Increase your workouts, preferably doing something you can enjoy. There are a lot of free workout videos on YouTube if you want to learn some new things. Focus on eating more veggies and less processed food. You are young, and adopting healthy habits now will get you far in life. I genuinely hope you read this and take this in. I know some may have covered some things slightly, but please take this on board. Losing weight fast is not advised. There are no sustainable quick fixes to this, sustainable being the key word. You can diet your butt off for weeks and months, but as soon as people break that cycle, they binge and lose control. It also doesn't teach you moderation. Ideally, for a healthy, consistent, sustainable fat loss, you're going to be looking at 1 to 2 pounds per week loss. This might be a little higher to begin with, but the 1 to 2 target is important as you can still lose a good amount of weight without depriving yourself of the odd treat. Pizza, cake, beer, whatever you like. It's not about diet, it's about trying to maintain a balanced lifestyle for life. One diet is no better than another. Some diets just suit some people a little better. If anyone preaches that this diet works better, then don't listen to them. The only thing that matters is calorie deficit and nothing else. As James Smith constantly says, a calorie friggin' defect. Find a BMI calculator online. MyFitnessPal has been an absolute godsend for numerous people I know that are overweight, underweight, looking to build muscle, whatever. It will help determine how many calories you need per day. You can even just scan barcodes, which is super easy. Be sure to update your details on it at least once or twice a month though, as your weight changes. You can easily track your food and calories. You can't outtrain a poor diet. What you eat is way more important than exercise, but that's not saying exercise isn't important. Aim to be about 500 calories below your maintenance calorie intake per day. That's a rough guide. MyFitnessPal will help you there and do the calculations for you. If you are going to exercise, the biggest thing is to be consistent. Start off easy. Replace all your fluid intake to water and nothing else. I also challenge and invite you to walk every day, between 30 and 60 minutes every day. Try it for a month and see what happens. These two things alone can be powerful, especially if you drink fizzy drinks. I believe Americans call them sodas or whatever. They're absolutely full of sugar and other crap. It's about building consistency. Do any sport or exercise you want and find interesting. If you want to run, then run. If you don't want to run, then don't force yourself to run as you simply want to enjoy it and won't stick to it. Swimming can be really good too. But whatever you want to do, then do that. Swimming, running, football, American football, weightlifting, in the end, it doesn't really matter as long as it's enough to get your heart beating. If you do put some weight on some days and some weeks, then don't freak out. When fat cells shrink, they can fill out with water. It's just how the body works. The water will go away within a few days, so don't freak out. Also, you may put muscle on if you train hard. Putting weight on doesn't mean not losing fat. As long as the weight is on a general downward trend, then you're good. If not, then you will have to lower the calories. If you're training a lot, then feed your body what it needs. For example, if you lift weights, then you need more protein for recovery. If you want to run, then your body will need carbs as fuel. Also, you need to sleep well. I can't stress this enough. Sleep is very important if you train. Well, it's important anyway, but more so if you do train. This is all just off the top of my head. If I think of any more, then I will come back and edit the post. Good luck, mate. The bad news is that this isn't going to happen quickly if you want it to be healthy or sustainable. If you crash weight off too fast, your body will eat muscle tissue as well. You need to attack with diet and exercise together and make sustainable changes to both. It's essentially simple maths in that you need to burn more calories than you ingest, but eating the right types of food is important too. Cutting out carbs has worked for me in the past. Subbing out pasta for spiralized courgette was one example that helped me. Cutting right down on alcohol was another big one. Easy win. HIIT exercise is a brilliant and not overly time-consuming way of burning more calories too. If you're like me and you hate exercise, it's probably the best return you'll get for the least amount of time because you push yourself harder. The science behind it is kind of more sophisticated, but that's the basic idea. Good luck, and remember, it's a marathon and not a sprint. A quick weight loss guarantees quick weight gain. Your body thinks you're in a famine or doing something dangerous that causes you to immediately need large expenditures of energy, and so it either starts hanging on to every calorie you take in order to survive, or the moment you let up, it takes that as the signal that the bad times are over and sends out a signal to restock the shelves, so to speak. What you need to do is get into long-term habits that will bring your weight down slowly and allow you to maintain a healthy physique. Everybody and every body is different. I can't do a full vegan diet because it gives me migraines, but measuring my portion sizes of regular food has kept me within 5 pounds of the same weight for 5 years. One of my sisters has been doing keto for 3 years, but paleo didn't do anything for her. My uncle has never been able to stick to healthy eating patterns until he went full paleo, and now he's literally half the size he used to be. Find out what works for you, and don't get into those denying games, because you will break, and you'll be mad at yourself, and that will not help you at all. If you like pizza, either make a healthier version of your favorite, or have a smaller amount of pizza. I've been there, hating on what I saw in the mirror for years since I was 11, crying because I hated I was fat, crying because people, even some family members, told me I looked like crap because I was fat. I kinda had an ED, but nobody seemed to see that at the time, and my relationship with food is still flawed, but way better. Here's some advice I got. 1. When I decided it was time for me to get fit and healthy, he reminded me something really important. Stress and overall mental health is a huge factor in weight. You have to be kind to yourself, be proud of small achievements, because most of the time it will only be small, not huge. And don't beat yourself up over eating 2 cookies instead of 1, or skipping a day of exercise. You are human. It's normal that sometimes you crave some kind of unhealthy food. It's normal that once in a while you really don't want to exercise. Wanting to get healthier is not only for your body, but also for your mind. 2. Try different diets slowly to see what suits you the best. And really, when I say slowly, I mean it. Don't change your diet too suddenly every week. It could be a dangerous and overall useless idea. You have to be patient and see if a particular diet fits with your lifestyle, if it fits your health needs, and if it helps you lose weight. I tried 3 kinds of diets personally, eating lots of veggies and fruits and cutting down on carbs. I was so obsessed with eating healthy, I kinda only ate vegetables. My parents were actually kinda concerned, but whenever I ate something I considered bad, I had panic attacks. So if you want to do it, I'd recommend not to be so strict on it and allow some cheat meals and snacks. It will help you so much to help you keep going throughout the whole process. The second was intermittent fasting. During the day, you have a window of time where you can eat, and you have another one where you fast. It's also a pretty good thing for your health, regardless of weight loss. I can't explain this too good, so I'd recommend you look this up on Google, watch YouTube videos, etc. This one actually fit my lifestyle, and I kinda liked it. The problem was, I seemed to be the only damn person that it didn't work on. I really didn't lose any weight. It worked on so many people though, and greatly, so consider it too. And third, healthy eating with some cheat meals. This is the one that actually made me lose 10 kilograms. I ate healthy meals and I didn't think about it too much. I also sometimes ate chocolates or even sugary drinks at times, but in moderation. I was also a lot less stressed about my weight during that period. Maybe that's why. If you want healthy but tasty recipes, you can ask me. I love cooking and have lots of recipes and subreddits to show you. 3. Exercise-wise, I'd recommend YouTube videos. They're free, you can find one for any level, and you can watch it as you do it. There are even YouTubers that make workout programs for you to have a schedule, and that's pretty cool. Pamela Reif, Chloe Ting, you can find way more. I personally worked out for 2 days straight, 1 day off, exercised 3 days straight, 1 day off, and repeat. Sometimes it wasn't too long, like 30 or 45 minutes, sometimes up to an hour and a half. But please take it slow, especially if you're not familiar with this kind of exercise. Also, one kind of workout I recommend is the HIIT, high intensity workout. It is short, but oh boy, you do sweat. Cardio exercises are the absolute best for weight loss, but be sure to choose a HIIT workout that fits your level. Then, morning or evening, that's up to you. And 4, I know a lot of people won't agree, but check your weight daily in the morning and write it down somewhere. At the end of the week, you make the average, and that's your actual weight loss of the week. Because weight fluctuates so much from one day to another because of various reasons, it's important to see the averages. Don't give up. You can do it. It won't be easy, but you've got this. And that brings us to the end of the video, Narwhals. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please tap subscribe to join our awesome community, the Narwhals, and for more weight loss stories that help you stay on track. And here's our featured Narwhal of the day. Gained a bit of weight back, but proud of this. Took me the summer.